In this video we're going to be designing a keepsake box. It looks like this on the side here, or if you look on the website you'll see what it would look like printed out. As like most of our projects we've been making, you do not have to make an octagon shaped box. You can choose a different shape if you want to do that. As well as some of the other things along the way, I'll tell you that you don't have to do it exactly like I do. I'm just showing you a guideline on how to, and just more or less learning some skills along the way. So I will make one that looks mostly like mine. I might change up a few things, but it'll look mostly like that at the end. So I'm going to go to my primitives bar, and I'm going to go to polygon. I want it to be a radius of, I don't know, I'll pick 20 just so it's larger. I can always change that up later and we can scale it differently after. And then sides I'm going to pick 8 because I was going to do an octagon. So I make my shape like that. So I remember that I've done 20. Now I'm going to extrude this like we did before. We'll say 15. Doesn't really matter, it's just good to remember what that is so that you can use that number later. And actually I'll show you how you can measure it if you forget what you've done. So I've got my box there. Now some things I've been doing is changing up the view. So if you go to this bar up here, you can see it changes it up a little bit, and then you can always zoom out, or you can use that fit button to help it so it looks better. I'm going to go to the top now, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw another polygon with a radius, a smaller radius. So last time I chose 15, or sorry 20, so this time I'm going to choose 15. And I'm just going to place that on the center, but inside. Now if you'll notice, mine is a little bit off center, like I took afterwards. I took this and I rotated it, just so that it's out of rotation. You don't have to do that. You can leave it as it was. But for the purposes of this, I'm going to just rotate it just to give it a different look. So, rotated it. Now I'm going to extrude it downwards to make it hollow. So notice the arrow is pointing down, so that tells me I'm going to extrude down. My original height was 15, so I might choose 10 just to make it hollow in there, and then push enter. So now I've got my my box made. In the next video we'll look at how do we make the lid, and there's some different skills you'll learn in that one.